All right, I'm going to show you the basics of Collaborate. So let's just start by opening up a window in Google Chrome. And we'll go ahead and open up in our Blackboard account. We'll open up the course and be able to open up a session. So let's go ahead and log in. All right, so once you're in your Blackboard, go ahead and pick the section that you're wanting to have a session in, and you can scroll down, and if you look to Course Tools, you can expand that and you will see the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra option there. Once you click on that, it's going to actually load and take you to the session, or actually the room that you have available. The first thing that I want you to notice is, number one, all your students already have access to the room who are actually in your Blackboard class. But something else that may be helpful if you're thinking that students may have a problem connecting, or you even want to connect with somebody outside of the Blackboard class, you can actually go to this course room options and get guest link. And what it will do is it will give you a guest link that you can just copy and send to your students. You can send it to a proctor, send it to another colleague, and essentially, as long as the student or other person has Google Chrome, they'll be able to join in the room. So let's go ahead and join the room. And sometimes this can take a little bit of a process depending on how fast the connection speed is. I've seen it take 30 seconds sometimes, but like right now it seems to be a lot faster. Let me show you a few things that you can do once you're in Collaborate. One of the things that I would do first is open the Collaborate panel, which is on the bottom right side. Once you open that, it kind of gives you a nice amount of or just some good tools that you'll find useful. You can see your participants, which I'm the only one right now. You can even chat with those participants there, and then you can also share different content through here. You can do polling, you can share files, and that, from what we understand, is going to have more and more access on the files. But then you can also share your screen. So if you want students to see exactly what's on your screen, or you want to show a PowerPoint, you can do that. And I'll show you how to do that here in a second. But before I move on to that, I do want to show you on the left-hand side, just how you can actually record the session if you want to. So if you click right there, you can click on Start Recording, and it will actually start recording your session. You can see that right now this session is being recorded, and so that's a helpful thing to know how to do. All right, so to make sure that I'm ready to go as far as students being able to hear and see me, I want to unmute the volume there, and you're going to see that it is responding to my voice, so it's picking me up. And then I'm going to share the video. So you're going to see the option there. There you go. So I can share video, and there automatically it's going to show students the picture there. It's going to be able to hear. And if I ever want to take that off, I can just simply click on the X. It takes it off. If I don't want to mute what I'm saying, I can mute it. So those are very easy things to do. Now, going back to sharing your computer screen, because there may be a situation that that you do want students to see exactly what's on your screen if you're trying to show them different things on the web page or whatever you're going to do. It's very easy. So all you have to do, go to Share Application, and then you're going to see, typically you're going to see here where it's going to say Share Entire Screen. Mine says Screen 1. That's because I have two screens, which is handy. But once you click on the screen you want to share, you click share. And you may actually have to load a tool. You'll see that um, when you do it for the first time. But it's going to automatically open up these million windows here, and that just is showing. It looks strange, but actually my screen is being shared right now. So I can go to any other window, and the students are going to continue seeing what I'm posting here. I can go and pull up a PowerPoint. So I can minimize everything, and I can go and pull up a PowerPoint screen. So the only thing with that is that you're only going to be able to see what you're looking at. You're not going to be able to see the other students when you're sharing a screen, unless you have two screens, which may be the case. So anyway, that's very handy to use. If you want to stop sharing, all you have to do is click on the stop sharing, and they can no longer see your screen. So these are just the basics. Again, you have the recording options. You have the options to even break out groups. You can make it to where certain members can actually communicate with each other. So it works pretty well. Some things that to note. You might just have to, if you have feedback problems, as we've done this a few times already with some classes, we've noticed feedback occasionally being a problem. So that would be a situation where they would just need to mute their side. But you have just a ton of capability here, and it really is super easy to use. Again, the link that I showed you earlier, which was right here, when you go to that get guest link, that guest link is going to stay the same anytime you enter that room. So for any particular course that you have for that course room, that guest link will stay the same the whole semester. So if you needed to get that to students one time, they could just keep it on hand, and they could always enter through that link. Or if they're in your Blackboard, again, they can go and join the room here anyway. So you have a lot of options there. All right, well, hopefully that helps show you just some of the basics. If you have any questions about a Collaborate session, you can call Dr. McKinney or Distance Ed or anybody else. You can even call me. But we'd be happy to help out as we kind of go through this process. But overall, we've been very pleased with it.